this video is going to be about all about dysautonomia, because today I'm sick from it, and I decided instead of just slouching around being lazy, I decided that I will do something to hopefully help other people understand dysautonomia and what it does to people. So I have 7 questions that are probably the most asked, and I will go through them. What it is it messes up your one of your nervous systems. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm really sorry. But it's the nervous system that controls your blood pressure and your heart rate and things that you don't even think about that your body does automatically. And it really screws it up. Dysautonomia is also known as POTS, P-O-T-S, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. Dysautonomia in POTS is most common in teenage girls. I do know of one person, he's my great uncle Jack, and he is, I don't know how old he is, but he is older, and he had surgery and they believe that he has it. I think the only thing that it really, like how it happens is when your body suffers an insult, whether that be getting a virus or getting injured or going through surgery. For me, it was I got a virus of some sort. We're still not sure what. And basically, I don't know how it takes over. It comes in after you have your virus. The biggest one is being really dizzy all the time. This happens because since your blood pressure is all screwed up, your blood does not get to your brain, therefore making you dizzy, especially when you're going from, for me anyway, when you're going from laying down to standing up. Any other symptoms can include things such as pains in your stomach or chest. For me, another huge one was being nauseous a lot, is exercise intolerance. I just found it on one of the websites and I was looking at it and I'm like, yeah, that kind of sounds like me. Almost fainting. It's happened to me a few times. Fainting or almost fainting, I should say. It's pretty scary, actually. Either vision blurring or vision loss. For me, sometimes it's almost total vision loss for a few seconds, and it's actually really scary. Concentration issues is another one, which sucks if you're still in school, because I know for me sometimes I have difficulty being able to concentrate and focus on homework, not being able to sleep well. I know for me, when I first had it going on, I was not able to sleep. I wasn't able to go to bed until like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I usually got up at like noon, which 8 hours is really not enough sleep for me. Being a teenager. There were a few other ones, and there are links in the sidebar as to what the first thing you can do is get exercise. I mean, I know you're supposed to do it anyway, but especially cardio exercise, it really helps. Believe me, it does. Drink fluids. That also, you're supposed to get, my doctor told me, 60 to 80 fluid ounces of water every day, and that helps as well. Sodium, salt, it helps increase your blood pressure, boost it up, which will hopefully make you less dizzy. If you get nauseated like I do, you can apply heat to your stomach. If you get any anxiety out of it, like I know I do, you can see a therapist and get work done. Can ask for procedure called EMDR. I'm not sure what it stands for, but it helps you kind of process and get through things like that. Getting enough sleep. That's definitely a big one. It helps you feel better. And yeah. Finding support through other people is a great thing that you can do. There is a forum that you can join on dynet.org. Links in the sidebar as usual. You can also use lavender candles. they help relax you, and I found them very useful. I had 2 set up. Meditation, it doesn't have to necessarily be like, oh, I don't even know how they do it. But just like, it's just kind of relaxing and finding your center, you know. You don't even have to close your eyes. You can just kind of lay down and just relax, take some deep breaths, and that helps. And the last one that I'm going to mention is a really important one. It's getting a good diet. Unfortunately, for you guys, it is not something that when you go to the doctors and you describe all of your symptoms and everything, they're like, that would be dysautonomia or that would be POTS. I had to go to 3 doctors, I think, and I had to go to the ER once, and the doctors didn't know, but luckily we figured it out on our own. Thanks to one of my mom's former boss. She saw a little clip about it on the news, and they were like, that sounds like what Rachel has. For if you're wondering if you do have dysautonomia or POTS, I recommend going to a neurologist. That's who diagnosed me the best, and he also gave me the best treatment options. And if you're in the Midwest, and you're able to get to these doctors, the neurologist I saw was Dr. Barboi, Dr. Barboi, and he's at Frater, the Medical College of Wisconsin in Milwaukee. And also, another good one to see if you're a teenager is Dr. Deal in Chicago in the Children's Memorial Hospital. I saw her as well. I'm sorry I don't know any other doctors, but I'm sure you can look it up or call around to your local hospitals. One of the big ones is blood pressure pills. Those help a lot. If you're having uncontrollable nausea like me, you can take a medicine called Zofran. Now, it is probably the single most expensive pill on the market, but if your insurance allows it, for us, we're on the quad insurance, and we only have to pay $20 a bottle. Yeah. The Zofran, just basically, it controls your nausea, and you can take it, and it controls it. It originally was for chemo patients. Another one for girls is birth control. Even if you're not sexually active, a low estrogen birth control, but my symptoms get worse during my period. And your birth control, instead of making your period I'll put it as my doctor said, instead of making your period like this, it just kind of stabilizes it. I would recommend Yaz because that's what I'm on, and I just started it yesterday, but it's supposed to help a lot. And for people who are having issues with sleep, another good one is a sleep aid. Then for the anxiety, see a psychiatrist and try to get put on an antidepressant. I'm on the generic form of Lexapro, and it helps a lot. Sometimes stress can make it worse, is eating bad. Like if you're going to eat a bunch of fatty foods or a bunch of, I don't know, sugary foods, that's bad. It usually makes it worse. And not getting enough exercise, doesn't really matter what, as long as it's cardio. And the last one for girls is usually when you get your period, it makes it a lot worse, which is why I recommended the birth control. I hope this video helped at least one person. I know how horrible it was for me going through this, because I missed, I think it was 7 months of school. I missed most of my freshman year. So if you're watching this and you have any questions at all, I'm begging you, please do not hesitate to ask me. I am not an unfriendly person at all, and when it comes to dysautonomia, there are no stupid questions. Because I had no idea that this even existed before I got it. I had never ever heard of it or ever dreamed that something like this could exist. Any way to contact me, be over there. Yeah, that's all I can think of. Again, do not hesitate to ask. Bye.